Hi everyone, this is McLaren. I'm here to help you get started on this raid. So thank you so much for your time. And this will be a good opportunity for all new editors. What you see on your screen right now is the large area that we will all be using together during this raid. But these are hundreds of kilometers. So once you've registered and you finish this video, there'll be, if you carry a responsible editor badge from before, you'll be directly taken to given an assigned area. But if not, you'll be having a few quiz questions. And just to make sure you understand this video and you don't make mistakes right away, I and the other Indian editors will be available to support you during the entire raid. So please feel free to ask your questions. Being a base map raid, what's happening is this entire set of blue shapes, polygons, are very underdeveloped areas in India where we don't have a lot of roads currently mapped. So once you've registered and you have confirmation from me, McLaren, you will see an area like this. This is approximately 15 kilometers diagonally. So everybody will get an area like this. I just want to explain a little bit about the Waze map editor. You will be using only one script recommended by us, which is India Tools, because we have given you some shortcuts that you can use for L1s and L2s. So let's get started. These are the layers. I strongly recommend that you turn on the disallowed turns at the bottom, this one here, and then keep your tasks and your Waze places and roads. All of these sections should be on completely. And within display, you should have GPS points and disallowed turns. So those 4 sets should be on. Next, to attract attention for all of us, you'll be using this permalink. Please don't select include layers setting unless you're troubleshooting a problem on the Waze map editor. Otherwise, it changes the setting of the person who clicks your link. So leave this unchecked. And when you click here, you get the permalink copied, which we call PL, which will take any other editor who takes this URL to this exact location. So once you're done here and you get your assigned area and you start editing, all we need you to do is, I hope you can notice above this highway, there's nothing. You'll be restricting yourself in here. For this map raid, you're only drawing 2 types of roads. So let's check. It tells you on the note here itself, on the side, that once it loads, there. We'll be mapping all roads as primary streets, which are yellow. We see that one here. And streets white on map and any other major points of interest. Mainly, we are just calling for what's useful for cars. So if there's a garage or there's a car showroom, there's a motorcycle shop, and there are fuel stations. So our base map editing will involve you learning how to map places of interest for cars and motorcycles. Any charging stations will not be covered this time. And then mapping roads within this area. So let's go in and have a look. Your username will also be on this note in here. Now, there you see, a lot of roads have not been mapped. You can map anywhere within this grid, it's yours. 2 things happen. Because the note is on, it sort of gives you a little bit of an on with this. How to remove that? You can uncheck map notes, and then you get a clear map. Once you have a clear map, step 1 will be to just align. So I'm on a Windows system, Control Shift. MacBooks will be Command Shift, and you just drag this here. This is your basic alignment. You'll be doing a lot of this for roads that are out of shape or the imagery has shifted. And that's also where GPS points will come into use. These are anonymized locations of anybody who's used Waze. Now, can you see this side road here? And there's the highway here. I'm going to move this to this location. And this node, I'm going to drag to this T point. We call this a T point. I'm sure you also might be using the same terms. Simply because once I'm done with this, going off a primary street, which is the road type, we will start to map. So I use a lot of keyboard shortcuts. I gives you this blue circle that allows you to map a brand new road. And I would go with this only till I have the next segment, which I'm not going to use this one. It looks like it's not a road. It's probably just an off-road, but this one for sure. Now this is a street. The good thing for you will be you just go in here and click apply. So this is now saved. We cannot save it without, otherwise we'll get a red border. And then you click save. That's one way to do it. Another way would be if you feel like you want to map a few of them together, you double click here. I click outside. I click again I on my keypad and I go straight this way. I will surely need a junction here. We recommend that you edit at 19, 20 or more because it's just clear and better quality of mapping. So I take another I and let me go to the next point. Also, just to remind you, a lot of places in India don't have Street View still. So this could be one of those areas and we're not finding any GPS points as well. You can go ahead and map as much as you want on this. I am continuing on this segment because I don't find a side road yet. As soon as I have an intersection, like here, I am going to do a double click. That double click allows me to save, and then I'll go this way. So, and I'll go here. So once I've done that, I have 4 now. I can go ahead and finish the rest of the grid. So you'll be doing a lot of base mapping. But since we're coming off here, now look, I'm going Control Shift, Command Shift on MacBooks. You make a big grid, and that selects all of these. Once you've selected them, you'll have no address, no city, state is correct. You just click apply, and it automatically puts no street, removes the red dots, and goes there. This one is done. There's another side road here. There's another stuff here. You can map all of this is needed. Now, for the primary street, we will continue along this. What decides it? Any branches coming off primary street, just make it street. Very simple. This is going towards dead ends and smaller areas. I don't need this to be primary street. This is an already pre-existing primary street. This may not be very strong, actually. We might change this, but I don't want you to automatically change this. Put this into the group chat and discuss either on Gmail or on Telegram, but we can continue. I am now going to show you how to map the primary street, exactly the same method. I am clicking, I press I first, then I'm going ahead and mapping this. I like doing a 3-point turn for all curves. Okay. And once this is done, you can actually stretch and see how long it remains the same. This road is cutting off here, so I'll double click. Now, don't forget, we're coming off a primary street. Now, since we're coming off a primary street, I will click apply. And to see this, you'll have to go to settings and select compact mode. Once you do that, you can simply select primary street, no city, and the India tool script will automatically give you a speed limit of 40 and lock of 2. If you're level 1, it'll lock at 1 and then give you a save. So when you continue along the road, that'll be a primary street. We're not mapping any other type of street because this is a rural area. I don't want to give highways where none exist. Next part is going to be the north part, just of this grid. So I hope you can notice this road is going off and you're going to check. So this is a pretty, you see, this is a dusty road on the right, but the middle one is a tar road, proper tar road. And this Y here also breaking off is also a proper tar road. So in this case, what's going to happen is this road will be changed to primary street. And just to make it easier for all of us, I am going to reduce this size and bring it to this point because I'll need another side road here. I will align this correctly. Now, should I connect these two, go diagonal or not? That's a good question and a doubt to ask at L1, L2, L3 to how to map these. For now, this one is okay because we have an alert here that it's 18 meters. Anything above 6 meters will work. Anybody going from this road to the north road will obviously get right and then turn left, but that's okay. The angle is sharp enough. I'm going to click save. So from the blue road, major highway, we are going to branch out as yellow. This road will continue as the primary street or yellow. Two more things I'll make you notice just now, but we keep going for now. So the major network is going to be yellow. And then any side roads you do off that mostly end up in a dead end, you will use the main road as primary street, apply, and the side branches as street, which is our default, and save. That's all that you're mapping in terms of roads. Now, in India, we've also had a lot of issues where places like this, when they have roads next to them, can you see that? That's a small little road. We will map it. You could map it here. This will be a street. But then this and this could become larger during the monsoons. So these will be marked. And this is one of your keyboard shortcuts. You'll go Alt W. W is for all water bodies. So Alt W will allow you to quickly make a grid. And look on the left, it's automatically Sea Lake Pool. That is what this is. We'll click save. There was one more here. So anything next to a road must be mapped. If this was away from the road, that's your choice. It helps with the landscaping, but this is all good. So these two have to be mapped. I'm trying to look for one. This one also will have to be mapped because there's a road going around it. This one, up to you, for example. You may or may not map. Why? Because the boundary, imagine someone driving here at night, not a local. We're not bothered. They're not going to fall off this road into this canal, but here they could. So that's why this is compulsory to map. So once again, big networks going off the main highways will all be yellow, and all the side branches are going to be white or the street type. Next, one thing I want you to learn to notice is have a look, scan here. There is a petrol pump here. Very distinctive roof size, and it's right here, this one. Let's have a look. There it is. That has to be a petrol pump. This is Street View. You drag it and check. Oh, wonderful. When it's blue, it is a petrol pump, and there you go. That's HP. So in this case, what will happen is you will now do an I, select, always draw it on the side of the road. So if it was here, you would do A to B. Because it's on this side, we do A to B. Click outside, press I again, and go out straight. Control Shift, make a box, select both of them, immediately go for PLR. India Tools will automatically give you speed limit 20 and lock of 2. At no address, you should click apply and done. The last one you have is Alt G. The moment you do Alt G, which is for a gas station, you get again the blue dot. You make the grid first. At the end of it, you double click. As soon as you double click, it auto-populates all our systems till you press HP. HP was the brand. We saw that. And therefore, we map it as HP. Done. In case the brand is not visible or the street view is not there, we will simply call it petrol pump. And in that case, do not have these selections. Do not select anything out of here. And do have the lock at 2. And the entry point for us is added at the entry to the canopy. When the person, look here, we assume that the person will make this left and then turn right to fill over here. When they lose GPS at this location, that's where we give them, you have arrived as your stop point because they're arriving to refuel. Once you're done with that, that'll be saved. Anything else that you have a question about, please ask in the chat. That's all that you need to know for this focus raid. Once again, thank you for your time, and we're looking forward to improving the map with you. Thank you.